everything changed in a second. And that's what I want to talk about.
The idea that anything can alter at any time is one that merits discussion here. Life is brittle and short. Talk show host and well-known comedian Ellen DeGeneres is said to be furious and devastated when Portia de Rossi cut off all contact after a traumatic event. Portia apparently said, "I don't want her around me anymore and I never want to speak to her again. I did everything I could to save our marriage from," Ellen told a friend after being moved to tears by Portia's choice to move forward with the divorce. However, was it sufficient? Even though they used to have a close relationship, Ellen is nonetheless troubled by Portia's critical remarks. At a lively social event in Los Angeles in 2000, Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi's romance got underway. Both were making their mark in Hollywood at the time. Ellen was already a well-known comic and a pioneering television host, and Portia was becoming well-known for her performance in Ally McBeal. Despite their brief first encounter, Portia later acknowledged that she was immediately attracted to Ellen, and yet there was a problem. Because she was worried about how it would affect her career, Portia hesitated. For a while, they made small talk and went about their respective ways. For Portia, however, a significant change had occurred. Their paths crossed multiple times over the years, and each time they did, an unsaid magnetic connection was felt. By 2004, both women were unmarried and went to another gathering together. It was an obvious connection this time. Portia was able to lower her defenses when Ellen, who was more forthcoming and self-assured about her sexuality, started a deeper conversation. Ellen's presence gave Portia a sense of comfort that she rarely experienced. 2. Portia began searching for Ellen. They started dating soon after, trying to keep their relationship private at first. After their relationship was made public, it served as a symbol of courage, love, and authenticity for the LGBTQ+ community. Despite the harsh criticism she received after coming out in the late 1990s, Ellen went on to become a popular talk show host. The popularity of the Ellen DeGeneres show was soaring when it debuted in 2003. In the meantime, Portia's performance in Arrested Development was winning her praise. They grew closer as a result of their common path for transparency and assistance. Ellen frequently declared her love for Portia on her show, calling her soulmate and greatest friend. Around the time they started dating, Portia came out in public, and Ellen's self-assurance and optimism greatly inspired her. Through their shared passion of animals, philanthropy, and changing the world, the couple had become inseparable by 2005. Their contrasting dispositions, Portia's quiet, contemplative demeanor and Ellen's wit and humor, made them a popular duo. They represented hope and advancement for the LGBTQ+ community and were often spotted holding hands and laughing at gatherings. Their engagement was a political statement as well as a significant personal event. Overwhelmed by emotion, Portia welcomed Ellen's proposal with a gorgeous 3-carat pink diamond ring. Amidst close friends and family, they exchanged vows in a private ceremony at their Beverly Hills residence on August 16, 2008. Ellen and Portia both wore dresses by Zac Posen, with Ellen wearing a white pantsuit and Portia a flowing gown. They vowed to love, support, and friendship in their emotional wedding vows. In addition to having significance for the couple, the occasion served as motivation for many others who viewed them as role models. Their union signaled the beginning of a new chapter, full of joint endeavors, such as supporting animal rights and humanitarian causes. For many years, Ellen and Portia were hailed as one of the most stable couples in Hollywood. Their marriage did not, however, escape difficulties. The strain of demanding schedules and public attention started to negatively impact their relationship. There were allegations of a rupture between the two in 2014, which were stoked by Ellen's well-known public persona and Portia's difficulties establishing her own career. Portia was a gifted actress, but her marriage to Ellen frequently obscured her own accomplishments, making her feel inadequate. She also struggled with personal issues, such as an eating disorder and a persistent body image issue. The suffering of persistent dieting was famously expressed by Portia as follows: "Never feeling good enough. This is a terrible way of life." Their relationship was only made more strained by these difficulties. Ellen's profession was booming at the same time, requiring more of her time and attention. Because of the tremendous pressure to continue her public character of compassion and optimism, Ellen contemplated discontinuing her talk show by 2018. Portia was in favor of the plan since she thought it would allow them to get back together out of the spotlight. However, Ellen finally decided to extend her contract, letting Portia know that her career was still very important. As the rifts in their marriage deepened, tensions were exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. Their relationship was further strained when Ellen was accused of creating a poisonous work environment and the media frenzy that followed. In public, Portia stood up for Ellen, but in private, the couple's problems worsened. Arguments were common because of the stress of these occasions. Portia felt marginalized since Ellen's fixation on maintaining control over her public persona frequently permeated their private lives. Therapy and attempts at reconciliation failed to bridge the emotional gap between them. In the Box of the Stars, written about the panic and a fear of being surrounded, this fate? By the end of 2021, Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi had tried everything to keep their marriage intact. Attempts to reunite, sincere conversations, and therapy sessions had not been sufficient to heal the widening gap. They both realized how much their connection meant to their fans and the LGBTQ+ community, and they both cherished it. The emotional scars, however, were too deep to mend. In their relationship, Portia frequently complained about feeling overshadowed, being viewed only as Ellen's wife instead of being acknowledged for her accomplishments had affected her personal life for a long time, forcing her to reassess her priorities. Portia seized the chance to concentrate on her personal interests and well-being, finding strength in taking back her individuality. The intricacies of relationships and love were also brought home by their separation. Personal hardships and outside influences can cause even the strongest relationships to splinter. Ellen and Portia's divorce serves as a reminder of how crucial harmony, open communication, and understanding are to preserving a positive working relationship. Following the incident, Ellen and Portia have decided to proceed with dignity and deference. Using their positions to promote constructive change, they continue to support issues that are important to them. Despite their different trajectories, they have left a legacy of being pioneers in the LGBTQ+ community. Looking back at their journey, it is evident that Ellen and Portia's love story was one of bravery, sincerity, and tenacity. They demonstrated to the world that love had no bounds, broke down barriers, and inspired innumerable people. The effects of their partnership will last for years, even though their relationship is over. Ellen and Portia have the chance to start new chapters in their lives even though this one is over. Their tale is a moving reminder that despite its strength, love alone cannot always solve all of life's problems. Letting go can be the most loving thing one can do at times. Regarding the difficulties of preserving a relationship in the public eye, what are your thoughts? For more exclusive updates and articles, remember to subscribe to Fame Focus and leave your thoughts in the comments section.